Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is no one other than the Demi herself.
What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Denzel Dion. Welcome back to my channel.
Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we're going to be talking about the alleged beating of Demi by Denzel Dion at Manny's birthday party. This YouTuber Manny had a party for his birthday and there were a ton of influencers there. Winnie Harlow, who was on America's Next Top Model, was there. Demi was there. Denzel Dion and a bunch of other influencers were there to celebrate Manny's birthday. We've never really talked about any of these influencers on my channel before, so before we get into the video even more, I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief overview of everyone who is involved in this drama. The victim's name is Demi. She is a very popular influencer here on the platform. She is a trans woman, and she was also featured on the show Botched to correct some bad plastic surgery by Dr. Paul Nassif. The guy that Demi is saying beat her up on a steep staircase at Manny's birthday party is named Denzel Dion. He's also a YouTuber here on the platform and a very, very popular YouTuber at that. He has 1.46 million subscribers on YouTube. He's a gay man and he isn't really posting as much on YouTube, I think, as he normally used to. His last video was posted 3 months ago, it looks like, and it seems like just every couple months since then. I guess he might be taking a little bit of a break, or maybe he's just one of those YouTubers that has had enough success where they don't need to post as much anymore. To be quite honest, I had never heard of Denzel Dion before this incident, so I had to look him up, and his videos do look entertaining. I will give him that. The person whose birthday party it was is Manny. No, not Manny anyway, but this Manny here, and he is actually very popular on YouTube as well, with 2.06 million subscribers and 1.6 thousand videos on YouTube. Wow, that's a lot. Now, from what I've heard so far, Manny doesn't have too much to do with this other than the fact that this was his party, but it's important to mention him for context. This morning on Instagram, people woke up to find out that Demi had been brutally attacked at Manny's birthday party, and she was recounting what happened on her IG story. I'm going to go ahead and play that for you now. I'm going to go ahead and read for you all of the screenshots that I got from this IG story from Demi accounting what happened. So here we go. I'm so sad. I was assaulted and beat up by @Max.Montana's best friend. He ripped my hair out and beat me up on the steps of a house at my most vulnerable. I couldn't defend myself because I was on steep steps, but he took advantage of me. I did absolutely nothing to the guy, but he couldn't deal with the fact of me flirting with his BFF, so he took effect. I am bleeding from falling on the steps and full of scrapes. Everyone did nothing but watch me and stare as I screamed for help and couldn't even hit back, including Max Montana. Tore all of my hair off and I couldn't find the rest of my hair, but I do know one thing, and this is a hate crime @Max Montana. I left that party with my hair braided back, thank God, but that doesn't justify what was done to me, and everyone watching me getting my ass beat on steep steps. I had no control and was caught so off guard. Also threatened that he would do it time and time again. If everyone can please help me find him. He's overly tall and African American @Max Montana. It's not okay. Everyone needs to help me find @Max Montana best friend so I can press charges and end this. He's a gay man. He had no business beating on me. This huge ass man had the nerve to pound on me on the stairs where I had no control. Mind you, he is 6'7". How about you give it a go and see if you can last a second getting boxed and your hair ripped out by him. Karma will find you, big guy. From being dragged along the stairs trying to find my balance. Thank you, everyone, for all of the messages. It really fills my heart to see how many people I have around me that care so much. This should have never happened. Him and I had an argument over a boy that I liked, that's his best friend, and it resulted in violence on his behalf. I've always known I was not liked, admired, or cared for by his body language and facial expressions, yet I always tried to keep the peace and say hi, give a hug. I had a crush on a guy, big effing deal. No justification to get ugly and humiliate me in front of your people. For that moment, I got a taste of what other girls like me around the world might go through, and let me tell you, your face in the concrete and not knowing what's going to happen next is not hopeful. I'm fine, I'll be good, but I pray for everyone else around the world that doesn't have a platform to share their stories. I love you. So what it looks like happened is Demi had a crush on Denzel Dion's best friend, who I believe is this Max Montana guy, and Denzel didn't like that. Words were exchanged, and then they ended up getting into an altercation. Denzel looks like he's the one who started the altercation based on what we know from Demi. Now, Denzel Dion has not made a statement yet regarding the situation, so we do not know his side of the story yet. There has, however, been an outpouring of love from a lot of people on the internet in Demi's favor for this situation. A lot of people are calling this a hate crime. A lot of people are saying that Denzel Dion should have never put his hands on Demi being a gay man, and that he should understand the fight that trans women go through being a part of the LGBTQ community. Denzel Dion is in a lot of hot water for this, you guys, and it does not look good for him. I'm going to be really interested to see his statement on the entire situation and see what he has to say, but the way that it looks is not good. I mean, it just looked like he completely manhandled her. Her dress was completely ruined. She had a black eye. He ripped her wig off. Like, I just don't understand what could have been the reason that caused things to get so ugly between these two, where he had to do that to her. Mind you, again, he is a 6'7" man, 6'7", you guys. That is really, really tall and very, very large. And I don't really know Demi's height, but I know that that is a force to be reckoned with no matter who you are. And to attack somebody on a steep staircase like that, where it really is hard to have an advantage or to be able to defend yourself when you're on a steep staircase like that, especially if Demi was wearing heels and stuff against this very large man. I mean, that is a force to be reckoned with, you know. And if this was all just because Demi had a crush on his best friend, like, oh my gosh, you know, that does sound like a hate crime to me. And I want to make it clear, we don't have, aside from Denzel Dion yet, we don't know what his side of the story is, so we can't speak on that, but it does not look good for him at this current time. The fact that Demi said everyone was just standing there staring at her, watching it go down and not doing anything to help, that's also really, really a cause for concern. Like, where were your friends, girl? Did you not have any other friends at that party? And even if you're not a friend, if you see somebody getting the crap beat out of them and it's not right, then aren't you going to step in there and try to do something? I mean, I just can't understand why that would even be a thing. I'll definitely keep you guys updated if Denzel makes a statement on this, so make sure you have your notifications turned on for the channel, and let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this entire situation with Demi and Denzel Dion and Max Montana, Manny, all of these people. Let me know what you think about this entire situation in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down below for you to choose from. So I'd love it if you did that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.